From that perspective, I am worried. Otherwise, if that is taken care of, then just put the popcorns in the microwave and enjoy that night.
Thank you, Yashwant. Thank you very much. You have put in your points very clearly and candidly. So I would like Vinitha to put in a few words, and then we will round it up.
I just have a question. If Trump wins again, will anyone trust the opinion polls ever again?
Yashwant didn't. Yeah, Yashwant.
Well, at least, Vinitha, I am sure that back-to-back having third election within the right direction, I would be coming to DC and with you and sitting over there. Let's operate C-Voter for a full-time basis in US now. because I can tell you one thing. Indian elections, all of you will agree, are the most difficult under the planet to predict. And if you can read Bihar, you can certainly read US. That's where my standing is. But that's jokes aside. You see, I sense your question where it is coming from. If this goes into the same direction, we have seen a lot more, vibrations of the political echo chambers in social media, which is getting more and more polarized with every passing day. This science of polling, science of surveys has a lot to do of covering up on this new changed landscapes. And there is a lot being done, I can tell you for sure. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed that whatever the pollsters are reading, it comes out properly and people understand it properly the way it is. That's what I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Thank you. Thank you, Arunas.
Vinitha, you would like to speak something, or we will round it up?
I think, we've discussed pretty much. I could not see Mr. Lalu Joseph. I think he...
Yeah, Lalu has a problem with his network. He told me that he is unavailable. There was some physical obstruction to his network. There is a problem. So he is unavailable. He told me that. So that's a very sad part. He was geared up for this program, but unfortunately he couldn't make it.
In this discussion, there wasn't any solid disagreement between any of us, and I'm really thankful for you for inviting me to be part of this discussion. It was very insightful and it was wonderful conversing with Srinivasan sir and his places.
Thank you. I learned a lot. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you. I think we will round it up now. I am really thankful to Ambassador T.P. Srinivasan sir. I was retired for having participated and gave a keynote presentation on the subject of the US presidential polls. And I think, as Vinitha rightly said, there was not major disagreement on our panelists. So I think it's a very good, wonderful discussion. I'm really thankful to Ambassador T.P. Srinivasan sir for having set the ball rolling today. Thank you, T.P. Srinivasan sir. You have always been a supporter of our organization, and I thank you wholeheartedly for having participated in today's discussion. I thank Yashwant Deshmukh, my friend, my former colleague, and my boss. So, Yashwant, you have put in the intricacies of American elections, the US elections, what can happen, what not can happen. And we are all keeping our fingers crossed. Let November 3 happen. We will see where we all stand and what our discussion was. Anyway, thank you, Yashwant, for having participated. Took your time, a very important 2 hours time during this polls. Thank you, Yashwant. Thank you very much for this program. I do thank Vinitha. Vinitha was very, very vocal. She was putting a lot of questions to the panelists, and being a trained journalist, she will pop up with the questions. So I thank Vinitha, who was the only person in this panel who is right now in the United States, maybe participating in the elections. So thank you, Vinitha, very much for having been a part of our panelists. Thank you for the time you also spent for our program. Thank you very much. Namaste. And I'm very sad that Mr. Lalu Joseph could not take part owing to some technical issues. He had a he told me that he had there is some network issues at his home, and he logged in 20 minutes prior to the program, and unfortunately Lalu could not speak because he's been in and out of he's been very closely monitoring, watching the United States elections. It is very sad that he could not take part. Anyway, thank you, Lalu Yusuf also. I do thank our visual media partner, it is Tattwamai Television, and its chief editor Rajesh Pillai. It's a web television with a lot of viewers. So I do thank Rajesh and his team. I thank my colleague Rajiv, who is here as a director of Center for Policy Development Studies. He didn't take part, he is watching the program. I thank Rajiv. I do thank our technical team, Capro Technologies. I have Abhijit here and Sai. Thank you very much, guys. I thank all my guests. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to all of you. We will round it up now. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank